I am your host, and tonight I am welcoming a young writing group out of Lena Park. They are a young group of writers. The group is called Books of Hope. So we're going to be interviewing them, and I hope you guys are ready to have some fun.
Yeah.
I know I brought you guys on the first time, and something was wrong with the sound, so we're going to come here and redo it. And you know me, I came with the same outfit because I thought this one looked real good on camera, and so I just like it, and so I wore it twice. Anyways, so the first person I'm gonna, mind if I start with Pat?
Go right
Okay,
away.
so Pat, we're gonna start with you. Okay, so what's your name, and how did you get started? Where'd you grew up, and things like that?
Okay, my name is
Pat. Yeah.
Pat. Yeah. And I grew up in Roxbury. And I got started with Books of Hope a year ago. And I held on to this story for about 2 years before I...
Now what inspired you to write your first book, and what's the name of your book? This is it right here. So just how did you get inspired to write this, and what's the name of it?
Okay, the name of it is Grandma, Why My Pants So Baggy, and what inspired me was the relationship I have with my grandson.
Now what's his name?
Gabriel. Shout out to Gabe.
Shout out to Gabe.
Gabe.
All right, Gabe. All right. So, how did you get involved with Books of Hope? Like, how did you come across these characters right over here?
Okay. Well, I signed up for the after-school program at Lena Park.
Okay.
You have a variety of programs that you can sign up for.
Okay.
And when I seen Books of Hope and what they stood for and what they could help you accomplish, I jumped right in. I signed up. I was so happy. I cried. I was so grateful. I'm so grateful for that program.
Now, how did you feel the first time you held this book in your hand? Like, when you actually finished this book and you actually held it. Let me show you guys in case you can't see it, but Wayne's World, part of time. Excellent. Look, can you see it? This is her book. All right. So now, how did it feel the first time you held that in your hand?
I was amazed. It was still not real to me. I was in disbelief.
It's like a baby.
I could not believe the final product and what it looked like, and it was real once I had it. So I was very happy, very pleased.
Are you guys proud of her?
Did you do Did you do like the whole Lion King thing, like?
I hug Tyler. It's like your baby. You know what I mean? It's like this is your labor. Yeah, you're right.
I've
I'm not gonna
accomplished
lie.
something.
When I first saw her have this experience, she was just like,
Cause it's surreal. It's not a real. You know what I mean? Like to you, it's like, wow, I actually did this. Oh, let me ask you a question. Did you find that anyone in your life got jealous because you accomplished a goal? Did you get a little like shade, short sentences? Oh, that's good. Because that happens. Sometimes you accomplish a goal, people in your life get a little bit jealous.
You know, I didn't look for it, and I was too busy on that natural high.
That's good.
I did this, and I was proud of me and appreciative of the program and the director of the program. I didn't really have time to reflect on the negative.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't mean like that, but like like sometimes when you accomplish something, people around you can get a little bit like like, oh, you accomplished something. You know what I mean? It brings out it's like weddings and funerals. Something about personal accomplishment and personal goals, and you do yours. It brings out some really good in people, and then it brings out some really bad. All you haters out there, man, go do something, man. Stop hating on people. She wrote a book. I'm not saying that she had haters. I'm just saying that some people out there, you know who you are.
They need a hug.
Mr. Misery.
oh, you too kind.
Mr. Misery.
Miss
Misery.
Just come get a hug.
You're not breast.
Just come get a hug.
Ooh, salty.
Okay, stop.
All right.
You guys ready for some fun questions?
Yes.
Okay.
That was my only time I was offering a hug.
So, You ready? You ready for some fun questions?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm getting to the side of the room. You guys, see that? These two.
Let's get to them.
Listen, I have one butt cheek hanging off this chair right now.
Okay.
I have all the time in the world.
Okay. All right.
They can't wait their turn.
Can't wait.
Patience. Anyways, ready?
Ready.
Fun question time.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. What's up? All right. So, first question.
Okay.
The first time. Little spit. Anyways, the first time you went to the beauty salon. What was that like, and how did you feel? And what was the outcome?
All right. The first time I went to the beauty salon, I believe it was because I wanted to get a perm.
Okay.
And it was a nice outcome. I liked the perm. I liked the way my hair felt afterwards, and the hairstyle was slamming.
All right. All right. Now, where was this hair salon located? You don't have to say the name.
All right. The first, my first one, it was down Dudley.
Down Dudley. Shout out to Down Dudley. Shout out to Dudley. All right. All right. So.
Another question. And here we go.
Okay. You gonna be ready?
I'm gonna be.
Okay, wait. Okay. So, what is your favorite episode of Different Strokes?
Different strokes.
Different strokes it takes. Different strokes to
Arnold. Oh, wow. Oh.
Different Strokes was awesome.
I know.
I was watching reruns.
Couldn't give me a heads up. Different Strokes.
Todd Bridges. Arnold.
Right.
What you talking about, Willis?
Right.
Okay. Mr. Drummond.
Yes.
He was so corny.
Arnold was always doing something. And
He was always like, what you talking about?
yeah, and Todd. What did they?
Oh my God! What was the episode with what's his name? The big actor now. He was in one episode. He was the he played in The Butler. He played in The Butler.
Will Smith?
Not Will Smith. Remember the guy? He's a famous actor. He was in
The Butler for
The Butler. Oprah Winfrey owned. He was in an episode of Good Time. I mean, of Different Strokes. He was just in Black Panther. Forrest Whitaker. He was in an episode of Different Strokes.
Why?
Because he was the school bully.
He was?
Yes, if I'm not mistaken. He was the school bully.
Really?
Yes. This is like, yes. Now, what's your
don't-
favorite? Okay, you take it. Okay.
All right, no.
You don't remember? You can't remember? All right, that's cool. But you remember Different Strokes.
I remember.
Can you
Different
give us
Strokes.
a little bit of the theme song? Want me to start it out?
It takes different
Strokes
strokes.
it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to rule the world. Get up. All right. So, what is your favorite episode of Good Times Go?
Okay. Oh, well. What about when, the favorite one, it was sad, but I liked when Walona ended up getting Penny because her mother was mistreating her real bad.
Shout out to Janet Jackson.
Shout out
to Janet Jackson.
Shout out. Yes, that was a good episode. That brought it back home.
Okay, so that's your favorite episode. All right.
That was good.
All right. So thanks for playing.
Thank you.
All
for
right.
having me.
All right, this side of the room.
All right,
He's clutching.
this
Why
side,
you
yeah.
clutching?
This is one of my heart space.
He's
This is your heart
feeling
chakra.
empathy for a fictional character on a television show. Yes, we know Penny got burned with the iron, but she's not real.
That's what I was
Okay,
saying. Go through
and
the
he's
struggle.
holding it. He's like, this is what I get for talking smack. Henry, leave this in. Henry, leave this in. No, Henry, leave it in. Leave it in. Wow. Leave that in. Look, I got these huge hoops. I can't live without them. Anyways, thanks. But look, Henry, keep that in. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
So this is Tyler, everybody.
How you doing, folks?
This is Tyler is a member of, also a member of the book club, Books of Hope, and he's an accomplished author. He does a lot of things. He's a poet as well. I've seen him perform. He came to one of my events at one point. But anyways, Tyler, ready to have some fun?
Let's do it.
He's so like, okay, we got to get you out of that mode. Okay, so I want to know, where did you grow up? What area did you grow up in?
To be real with you, growing up, I actually lived in a lot of different places.
Okay.
Because when I was growing up, my grandma's house was actually in Somerville.
Right.
But raising with my mom, she would take me occasionally on the weekends. So at times I lived in Dorchester, Lowell, Brockton. So I never really had a neighborhood. I had an experience around Boston and what I felt like.
A gypsy.
Yeah.
A gypsy life.
Yeah.
Gypsies are cool. Watch your wallet. But anyways, they're known for taking.
But now we rested.
No. I don't want to offend anybody. No, it's just a joke. It's a joke. It really is. You look so serious. You got a Tyler. All right, Penny's not real.
No, I know. But like, I'm just saying.
Penny's not real.
I'm not saying. I see my cousin get whooped.
Oh Lord, no post-traumatic. No post-traumatic stress.
No. We here.
No post-traumatic. Okay. All right. So you grew up all over the place. You're a gypsy. Gypsies are good people. It's jokes people because we know people are quite sensitive nowadays. Okay, stop it.
All
anyway.
Right, so nonetheless,
you
we walked around and it's honestly got me to learn a lot though because like from when I lived in Dorchester, I saw like some communities are really clicked together. And
right.
They got to be together. I remember going outside and like getting the ice cream truck and like having my stepbrothers with me at that time. And then when I moved to Lowell, everyone was like, "Who the f are you?" And I'm just like, sorry, my apologies.
Okay, go ahead.
But like, it was weird how different communities were like more integrated and more like seclusive. So growing up, it was really impressive for me to adapt.
Okay.
So I'm grateful for that.
Okay. So now I just need to ask you, how many books have you published?
I published 2.
That's right. That's right. Shout out 2 books. All right.
Did it.
That's right. 2 books is a lot. 2 people don't realize that. Like, writing is not easy. It's really not easy. And if you can write 1 book, then good for you, because it takes a lot of dedication and you have to really be focused. And it's a lot going into writing to create, people and things, But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I feel this too. And that's why I'm like waiting for the 3rd one. I want to discover what the new me is.
Okay.
Figure that out.
All right. So now, what inspires you?
To be real with you guys, it's my grandma and my family especially, but life comes with all its beauties. But for me, seeing my grandma's story growing from a culture of coming from Cape Verde and then having to reintegrate herself into America, the wisdom that she shares with me, it makes me kind of see the world in a different light. One thing she loves to tell me is that at the end of the day, we're all blood and bones. We're all the same. So
that's true.
Treat them equally. Treat them with love. And like, that's been getting me as far as I can, because there's some people out here that always trying to come at you, but you just send them back with love.
Yeah. See, he's a sensitive person. Like, he thinks he feels bad for Penny. So,
It's not wrong if you said this.
He feels bad for Penny. So he's just a lovable guy. He's a nice guy. I'm sitting right next to him. So yeah, he loves Penny from Good Times. He didn't want her to get burned. But shout out to Janet. Janet Jackson, I'm sending this to you on Twitter. Yeah, because you're gonna think this is quite enjoyable. Anyways, so you ready to have some fun questions?
Yeah.
You ready?
Get 'em.
All right. Oh, look at this gangster. All of a sudden, her gangster came out. What happened?
I wouldn't have
All of a
his
sudden, her gangster came out. What happened to Pat?
That's Dudley.
Wait,
Okay?
Dudley.
All right.
Me too, though. I can't. Shout out to Dudley. I can't, on a certain day, maybe my gangster
Dudley
come
sneak
out.
up on you like that burger place that lasted for 2 days.
Ain't that right?
That's right.
All right. So, you ready for some fun questions? All right. The first time. I'll tell you why I'm laughing later. The first time you went to the amusement park, how did you feel?
Oh my God! I was like, peace. I didn't give a damn. I was like, where can I go? I jumped right to this roller coaster, the thing that jumps you all the way up and throws you down. Oh, I had so much much fun. I was scared out of my damn mind. But I was having so much fun. It made life like pause me for a second. Yeah. I never vomited because like me and my cousins always try to bet money on one another.
I never vomit. Yeah, amusement parks are like. I haven't been to one in a while, but I just remember that feeling. Like it's just like you it's like it's nothing like it. Especially when you're a kid, you're like, wow, this is amazing. Wow, you know. All right, so this one is gonna throw you for a loop. This one's gonna throw you for a loop. I just want to see if you how keen you are with your music. Okay. This is gonna be a good one. What is your favorite Jodeci song?
Jodeci. Oh my God, and all that is heaven. I apologize for all disrespect to my people of color. I do not know this man, so I do apologize.
It's a group! Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name.
I'm a first generation American, and my family's from the islands.
You don't know forever, my lady, forever, my lady.
I'm so sorry. I'm a first generation
So who's your favorite hip hop artist?
I have a few. And they're all equal in my heart.
Okay.
All right.
But I'm gonna talk about 3 right now that are making my days and like my moments. Okay, I'm not gonna shout. I'm gonna shout to you every day, every time. Oshun. They are a hip hop group that is really spiritual and they focus on the African culture.
Okay.
And they represent our beauty to the max.
Okay.
Like there's a song called "Protect Yourself" that is a blessing.
Okay.
And they bring love and positivity to our people. And like when they come out, they bring togetherness. And ooh, Lord bless them. And Tank and the Bangas. And I'm going to say Bangas, I'm spelling because I may pronounce it wrong as a Cape Verdean. Bangas. And they are so soulful. They're from New Orleans. Like when I hear their music, the roller coasters, since we're talking about Amusement Park, there's a song that they relate roller coasters with life. And how we have our ups and downs and how we grow. And for them, hearing that kind of gives me their mindful to like, yo, this is just the moment, keep it going. And right now, I'm not going to say Saroc. S-A-R-O-C. She is so dope as a hip-hop artist. She respects herself so much, and her song Forever is just reminding that we're unique in our own beauty. We have our own scars, and we have our own pains, but like it brings out the light in you. And like for me, it's such a positive reflection because I want to one day let my art be like that.
Can we just pause one moment? Because you said the light. Can I just sing something to you?
Yeah.
There are times when you need someone, I will be by your side. There is a light that shines special for you and me. Shout out to Carmen. And Erykah Badu. I saw you in that video, girl.
Erykah Badu was in the song?
I'm done here.
I love Erykah. No.
She was in the video.
I love her.
She was in the video. They used to go out. Why y'all break up? Right? Anyways.
I just love y'all's music, but I don't come into your lives like that.
No, she was in the video. But anyways, shout out to Carmen. Shout out to Erykah Badu. He saw the light, so I just had to drop that real quick. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so. Ready? What is your, oh Lord, favorite episode of Good Times?
I'm going to say it again like I said it last time. Okay. It's that girl that had the wheelchair and then she was talking. And it was the younger brother.
Michael.
Talking like, oh, girl, I'm going to come with you, trying to pretend like he's JJ.
Yeah, JJ. Okay.
And I was like, child. And then when she did the same thing, it showed me, like, in life, we're all trying to find ourselves. And, like, we're all trying to discover. And I know it's a show, y'all.
No, it's okay. It's a show. Just
but, like, when my grandma, because my grandma watched Novella, like, Portuguese news and soccer. So I didn't get to get all this MT life until I was, like, 17, 16.
That's
so
good.
I'm belated, y'all.
It's all good.
So when Good Times came on the weekends, when I was at school on Saturdays, after, like, CW was done.
Oh, my goodness.
CW.
The Good Times. CW. And, like, I finally got to watch Good Times, and I would see it once in a while because my grandma liked it, so she would let us watch it. And that episode always got me thinking, like, why am I worried about what other people think of me? Just be myself.
Yeah.
And, like, and that's going to be the best good. Because at the end, they became friends. They, like, talked. And it's like...
Because they were walkie-talkie friends. On the walkie-talkies. Yeah. The walkie-talkies. Yeah, because I used to watch it all the time on the reruns. It really was on the reruns, you guys. Unless I had Benjamin Button, it was on the reruns. Anyways. Now, what do you call it? Different Strokes is a different story. I actually remember Different Strokes. But anyways, okay. Well, Tyler, thank you for answering my fun questions.
Ooh, that was
Thanks
great.
for playing. Okay. Oh, I forgot this. So now, here's what. Now, which one of your books? Now, which one is your latest?
Oh, the latest book I have is Rise.
Okay.
And guess what, y'all? I'm an artist, so I changed names.
Okay.
Right? My old name was Jordan Tyler Young, and I'll never be known as that
aliases,
before.
y'all.
And right now, it's Tyler Rose. And see, it's really me because my face. So, like, you'll always know this is my book. No matter the name change, I thought it through. And Rise was honestly the first start of me finding my thought process of life and how I see things. So luckily it's sold out, and this is the last one. It's my grandma's copy. She let me borrow it, but she said, you better not lose it or I'll chop y'all head.
Grandma.
No, it's not a love. That's when they say, oh, I love your work. Yeah. But it's aggressive, but it's love.
It's all love. Grandma, don't hurt him.
There you go.
Don't hurt him, shorty. Don't hurt him, Grandma.
Oh, no, she loves
Don't
me.
do it. Okay.
This is some self-education.
Grandma. This is it. This is it. All right. So, oh boy, here we go. All right. So, let me just give you a little disclaimer. You know, I don't think I'm a diva. I don't think I'm a diva. I just like things done. You know what I mean? But sometimes, you know, there are people that can out diva you and out crazy you're crazy. And UDC here she can be a little diva-esque. So we're gonna see. So this is what I'm saying. So we
little old me.
So you ready?
5'3" little old me.
You see how they do it? Okay.
Oh my goodness. Ready for my close-up.
See? It's all right. So you ready? So you ready to have some fun? You ready to have some fun?
I have some room temperature water.
Okay. Whatever you want, you can have.
Need some room temperature water and a fruit salad.
Okay, whatever.
No melons.
Look at you, baby.
Madonna.
We'll get you whatever you want. Okay, you ready?
Born ready.
All right, let's go. Now, I want to know, where did you grow up?
I grew up in a house. In a on a street.
Just close the information, y'all.
You grew up in a house, okay.
It was a house
that's
on a sidewalk, that's on a street
in
Boston, in Dorchester and Roxbury.
Oh, shout out to Roxbury.
Yes. It depends on what side of the spectrum of the line you want to call it. Some people say Dorchester, some people say Roxbury.
Was it Grove Hall?
It's my house.
Was it near Grove Hall?
Walking distance.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Walking distance.
All right, so now I need to know, how did you get involved with the group Books of Hope?
I'd like to say I chose the Book of Hope Life, but the Book of Hope Life chose me.
Okay. Okay. Silence. Just like good answer. Good answer. I feel like I'm on an episode of Family Feud right now for some strange reason. Maybe it's because of you. You're like, good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
You get a high five.
You get a high five. And you get a high five. You get a high five. Oh, hit me. Okay. So now, how did you get involved with the Books of Hope?
So this all started once upon a time, not long ago, when I was
Slick Rick, shout out.
17, 18. Still very young. This was around that time when I was a teenager. And I went to a performance at the health center that just recently opened up in Ruggles. Okay. One of my friends and I was like, it's an open mic. Let's just go. Let's just see what it's all about. Let's go have fun, support something that's in our community. Right. And so we went, and there was a performer there by the name of Ashley Rose. Okay. And she went up there. She blessed the mic. She said her poem. I do not know the name of it for the life of me, but I do know it had something to do about a girl painting her nails.
Okay.
And I was blown away by her performance.
Right.
I was blown away by her piece, and I was, and at the time I wasn't thinking like, oh wow, that's gonna be me up there.
Right.
But I was just like, wow, she did her thing. Like I was feeling it, like it was
clutching, like a penny moment.
That's how I felt. So I was just like, like wow, like this is just beautiful. And I walked up to her, and I just like introduced myself like a groupie. I was like, oh my goodness, can you sign my shirt? That's not what I did, but I walked up to her, and I was just like, oh my goodness, you did like a really good job, and I loved your poem, and this was my favorite line, and all that other kind of stuff. And we had like a little mini conversation, and she was telling me about Book of Hope. At the time, it was in Somerville. So she was telling me all about it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll look it up, I'll check it out, blah, 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 blah. But at the time, I was, like I said, I was like 17, 18, so I really wasn't like taking it seriously where I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go home, do my research, find out about this program. I was just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Thank you. And then I went home, and my grandmother, like I went home and I just started writing, I guess, because I felt inspired. And my grandmother, she always pushes me. She said to me, I love your writing. You have the gift of Paul, but what is the point of doing all this writing if you're just going to put it in a drawer?
That's true.
And so, when she said that to me, I was just kind of like, well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go look at Book of Hope.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go see what this program is about. And so I did. And I went to one of their very first meetings. And this is where I met Tyler and a couple of other people that was there. Soul.
Okay.
Shout out to Soul Brown.
Ashley was, definitely there. And, I met a whole bunch of, other members that were part of it. And coming towards the end of the program, I remember Soul was just like, all right, I'm going to talk to all the other writers, and you just stay right there. So I'm like, okay. So she goes in there, like, in their little circle, like, just huddling, and I'm just like, what is going on here? And, she comes back out, and she goes, so if you want to be part of Book of Hope, and I'm like, oh, please don't tell me I got to pay for something, because I
don't want to pay.
I gotta go home, gotta ask my mama probably gonna try to hear all that, and then like this is gonna be a whole long thing if I gotta pay for something.
Okay.
So she goes, you have to perform one of your poems, and if we like it, you'll come into the group. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready for this.
Okay. So now you perform, and you got into the group. So you perform the poem, and then you got it.
Yes.
So now, how many?
My Lovosity poem, which is love and curiosity mixed together. I made the word up myself.
All right. So now, how many books have you published so far?
Well, I'm just so good at what I do. I have this one book.
Okay.
Right here. This is my baby.
And so let the audience see
this is my baby right here. My hand. My face.
Okay.
It's me. I'm just giving my book a close up.
That's right.
Which is me a close up because it's my face on it.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? See what happens? See what happened to both.
This is my face and my name. Me, and more of me.
All right. So now, how do you describe your writing style?
I would like to say I don't feel like I have a certain style. I'm not in a certain lane. Right. I am a very free-spirited person.
Right.
Like I go where my feet decide to take me, where the wind decides to blow me, where the pen decides to write. That's where I write.
That's where you go.
That's just how it is. Whenever the words just come to my head, I'm just like, oh, time for me to write this down on this wall right here.
Right.
And that's just what I do.
That's just what you do.
So I don't really feel like, I'm like more of like a hip hop person, or I'm more of like a love person, or I'm just, whatever is supposed to happen happens when my hand is, on that pen and the papers in front of me or whatever is in front of me. That's how I am. So, this book right here, however, is like, I call it my testimony book, because in this book, I'm telling my stories, like my personal stories of what I've encountered or what I've learned or what I've been through. you know, hoping that, you know, it helps other people that may have been through it, going through it, or trying to figure their way out of it. And I mean, not all of it is bad, because life isn't all bad, but there are some very tough poems in there. Yeah. But then there are like my more motivational poems, but then there are my like Black Lives Matter poems. So, you know, there's my romance poems, because, you know, who hasn't been in love with their self so much? You know.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
Marry my own self if I could.
Listen, I ain't trying to. Listen, all you single men out there, I ain't trying to marry myself, man. I need a man in my life. I ain't trying to be walking around here. I don't want to get married. I need a man in my life. If you like other things in your life, that's all good. But for me, I'm gonna need me a man. I ain't trying to marry myself. I'm
don't
good.
Get me wrong. Listen.
Sometimes I get sick of myself. I'd be like, wait.
I love.
Why you here again?
Listen.
I look in the mirror. I'm like, you here again? Oh Lord.
Listen, I am in a relationship.
Okay.
Shout out to my grizzly bear, 3 years strong. But I love myself enough for the both of us, so you know. Yes, I am in a happy, almost 3 year relationship. Good.
So we talk about you gonna marry yourself. That's right. Shout out to James. All right. So you ready to have some fun questions?
Yes, always.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. You ready for the questions?
Yes.
Because I switched them up a little bit.
All right.
All right. So
switch it up like I switch my hair color.
I want to know. You ready?
Yes.
What is your favorite episode of A Different World? You didn't see that coming. I know my parents will love me.
You're gonna be
Stand
so mad I don't remember that.
come what may, you know? Lisa Bonet.
No, I mean,
it's a different world.
What I mean is I don't remember like the episodes. Like I probably would have to sit down and like watch the episode. Like, oh, I remember this.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch this one up. Okay, what is your favorite episode? I don't know if I have of The Wire.
So I did say I was gonna watch that, right?
You did tell me that. Uh-oh. Here she go. Here she go. Every now and again, she chime in on this side. I'm like, good answer. Good answer. I'm like, because she's sitting there. I'm like, wait. She's like, good answer. Okay.
So I started binge watching This Is Us. So I was going to find The Wire, but then in the process of that, I saw like a snippet of This Is Us.
No, you promised me.
And the black couple just got me.
No, I didn't ask you that
so
though.
This is what happened was.
Yeah, that was
you're supposed to watch. All right, I'm gonna let you off the hook. Okay, what is your favorite backyard barbecue song?
Got witnesses.
Not me. I wouldn't hurt you.
What is my favorite backyard song? Oh, okay. So this isn't my favorite, but since you brought it up, it's just like this little story that I remember.
Okay.
So this was back when I was in summer camp and Nelly was hot. He came out with the drop down and get your eagle on.
Yeah.
And I was probably like somewhere between like 12 or 13 years old. So one of my friends, Alicia,
why she? Okay, go ahead, Alicia. Sorry, go ahead.
So, we was having like this big camp barbecue and everything, and you know everybody's running around and having fun, and then all of a sudden drop down and get your eagle on. Girl comes on, so she runs into the middle of the grass. She's like, I know how to do it, and you know everybody's like, oh, okay, because you know. Whatever, like, you know, we're all hyped and like, oh snap, she about to do the eagle. So like, we're like 12 or 13, like, oh snap, she about to drop down, and we saw what that looked like. Go ahead, girl, you do that. No. She dropped down to do the eagle.
Hit her neck.
Her pants went.
Oh God, forgive me. I had those moments too, but like, that's funny.
She split her pants. Shit, that's what she get for dropping down and doing the eagle at 12.
Oh God, that's how much you.
Alicia.
Oh, that's fine.
Alicia, you should have been dropping down at 12 years old to vibe and get the eagle on.
You were 12?
I was like 12,
You foolish. I mean, to each their own choices.
Yeah, Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Could have done like the slide.
What's your they was having fun. But so Nelly.
Let's see. But my favorite, but that story just that question just reminded me of that moment in my life. It was hilarious.
Okay.
But let me see. My favorite song at a barbecue. I don't. You know what? Honestly, you could put on any reggae or soca song at a barbecue, and I will be like, what? That is you could be like, heads high, killing with the nut. I'm like, what?
Okay. So yours is anything reggae.
Everything reggae, soca, dance hall. Follow da li. Like you can go real old school. I mean, you can come up to today's music too.
It's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
listen. Marshall is bang. Okay, Marshall is. His music gives me life. Okay.
Okay. So Marshall, anything reggae, your favorite backyard barbecue song?
Yeah, I like Marshall, Egyptian.
All right.
All
See, I normally stop people at 2. Henry, you know that's true, right? How many I let her do? 5?
Yep.
I know Henry's like, wait, Cordelia don't be letting people do 2. Yeah, okay. So, sorry, Henry. I know Henry's like, okay, Cordelia, he just went like, okay. All right, so anything reggae. Okay, there's a band playing next door. You guys can't hear it, but we have a band playing next door. Crazy enough. All right, so, you guys, now, how can everybody find you? Can they find you on Twitter? How can they find your books and your...
Right now, I can be found on Yahoo, PatBrown_06 at yahoo.com.
Okay.
We'll be up and running on Amazon in the May.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
All right. So now where can they find you and your books, and how can people find you on Twitter, Instagram, and things like that?
So hey y'all, my
can
books
look right there, that
are
way.
sold out. So I do apologize in advance. But if you are interested in having a publishing consultant, and if you want to know anything about publishing, come my way.
Yeah.
And my email is Tyler Tyler Young YOUNG Barbosa BARBOSA @gmail.com. And if you want to get fresh and fancy, I got an Insta, but you can find it if you find it. So good luck, y'all.
Good luck. All right. Okay. So now, where can everybody find you on Twitter, social media, Instagram, things like that?
You can catch me at the spa. No, sorry. No, just naturally it's beautiful.
That's right.
So you can find. I mean, come on, guys. My name is Udese. EUDESE. You type that in Facebook, Instagram.
Go pop up. Yeah.
So you can find me on Facebook, EUDESE. You can find me on Instagram. I have 3 different Instagrams, but you can find me on either one. It's me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Love a hustler.
This is right. You gotta get your hustle on. Yeah, Diva. Shout out to Beyonce and all you beehivers out there. All right. So. I just want because you know me. I'm always like talking to people and asking everybody their thoughts and their opinions and asking them what they like and things like that. And so sometimes I feel like I'm always interviewing people and nobody ever really gets to ask me a question or get into my head or ask me So I like to kind of like have conversations with the guests that are on. So I just like to ask them if there's something you want to ask me about myself. At the end of the interview, I always like to say, is there something you want to know about me?
This is one thing I like asking everyone who I see doing art to meet them is, what's one thing or one practice you do for yourself, whether it's self-care, going out to run, or one thing that keeps you going?
Okay. First of all, God. I read the good book. I study it like a maniac because there's so many awesome stories in the Bible that it's like what? You know what I mean? Like there's a lot going on in there. So I would say God first. I would say I like to really study the Word. I do take time to like meditate. I meditate as much as I can. As much as I can to keep myself like grounded and centered. yeah, that's what keeps me going. I just kind of just try to stay, spiritually connected at every chance I can. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, my turn.
All
right.
Pass the corner. Good answer.
Good answer.
All right.
Okay, so how many books have you written, and what's your favorite? Which one was your favorite?
Oh, man. Okay, so I've published 9 books.
Okay.
They're on Amazon and CreateSpace. And I don't have a favorite. Like, they're all my favorite, but I think the one that's a little bit more personal to me is one second, she's
temporary malfunction.
Yes, you got it. We can edit. We got editing. We can edit. We got editing.
The only problem is I don't know if that just fell.
Well, I do apologize.
I think it did. Okay.
I do apologize for interrupting your Cordelia, but continue on while I fix this.
So I would say the one that is more personal to me is maybe A Letter from Orchid. No, that's a lie. It's Try Love Out Loud. Try Love Out Loud is a little bit more personal to me because it's based on a true story. It's still fiction, but it's inspired by something that really happened to me. So that one's a little bit more personal. It took a little bit longer to write, and it exhausted me at the end.
Wow. Okay.
It exhausted me. I was like, what the heck happened? But it was, but that's more personal. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh no, I like this. I'm taking a class on studio production,
That's
so
right.
this is good practice right here.
So now you got it. All right. You're doing your thing. All right. You got a question? Please.
Actually, 21 questions.
Oh, no. No, please.
Okay. My question is, what is the one thing you do that just like makes you feel great? No matter you could be having like the most craziest day and you're just like, I gotta do this. Like I gotta go get my nails done, or I gotta have this glass of wine. Like what do you do that it makes you feel good, and it may even give you like a little bit of inspiration once you just regroup?
Oh, I talk to God. I talk to him. And I'm having a bad day. I'm like, okay, you gotta help me down here because this ain't happening. Da, 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 da. And I have and I don't look at it like in a religious way, or I don't look at like having a relationship with God or higher power, the universe, whatever you want to call him, granddad, whatever you want to call him. It's on you. If you don't believe in God, then that's fine too, because I'm comfortable with me. So whatever you want to do, deuces. So, but for me, I have to be in constant connection. And it's like a friendship. The same way I talk to you. Sometimes I'm like, I can't stand this person, or I don't like this job. Everybody need to get out my face. This is gonna make me sick. My feet hurt. I got a backache, and that's damn it. And I have this open communication, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna tell you what's the problem here, and this is it. I'm gonna tell you when it's good. I'm gonna tell you when it's bad, and I'm gonna tell you when it's ugly. I'm gonna tell you when it's good. I'm gonna tell you when I'm in love. I'm gonna tell you when I'm out of love, because he already knows. So I just have conversations with him because I feel like that's my best friend. Like that's like really my only friend. So that's what keeps me grounded. I just have really an open line of communication with God constantly. And that's it. That's it.
I know that's right.
So. Sorry, I got deep on y'all for a minute, but this is what happens when they ask me questions. Y'all think I'm always joking all the time and stuff. What am I here for? Your amusement? I kind of am, but All right, so Henry, what's up? You sitting there? What's going on? Shout out to Henry, my producer. We didn't say shout out to Henry. Shout out to Henry. Shout out to Henry for producing my show. And so, because it's been a minute. I haven't really been doing any shows, but hopefully, you guys will start seeing more. But yeah, so thank you for joining me today on Cordelia's Passion. Thank you guys for coming to my show. Tyler, is there anything you need to say? Because you're chomping at the bit.
Oh, bless your soul. I'll make it quick. So see now, y'all, I just want to bless y'all for this opportunity and thank you so much. But I'd like to inform y'all, because I learned a wonderful lesson from these people. It's better come out your mouth than anyone else. And I wanted to say, one, we have a finale of Books of Hope Boston. We are closing down. So with that said, Books of Hope Somerville is still on site. Right. And if you need to publish books and you're in the youth range, Eric Hagen is there for y'all. And if you're interested, go check out Third Eye Open Mic. It's run by Andreen. It's this wonderful young poet of a girl. She's a young person in Books of Hope, and she's brilliant, and she got this. So does Eric Hagen if you need it, but we will be moving on, and I'll be still in the consulting business if you want to learn to do Books of Hope and in a way that is not Books of Hope, like your own book. I got y'all.
All right.
But to close it off, we do have our end of the year concert on June 23rd. It's going to be a big bang for our finale so we can leave strong. And I want you guys, you're welcome to attend. It's at Mattapan's Foley. And if you want any questions, please feel free to email me.
All right, so, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I guess this is breaking news on my show. I know you two young ladies found this out today, so. This is why they have this look on their face like they're Penny, but I'm sorry. This is why they looking like Penny when he said that because this is now he's clutching again. So this is why, so this is there.
To you, my friend.
Are you okay? Are you alright? Oh my God. Are you okay?
So this is kind of like their little, you know,
They're
gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. But
I thought I was gonna bang my face. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
I don't know what I did. Listen,
I was like, Lord, not my face. Take my right hand instead. I write with the left. Take the right.
All right. So this is this group. This is their crew, and this is Tyler's last time, you know, doing the show.
He did the LL Cool J.
So yeah, but I want to thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Cordelia's Passion. I hope you guys tuned in for the next show. If you like what you saw, please tune in to subscribe to Henry Parker channel.
Yeah, Henry Parker.
Sign in to Henry Parker Presents because he's doing pretty good with his show. So if you like the show, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Shout out to Stat TV for hosting my show. Shout out to my producer Henry, and remember not to take yourself too seriously. And peace from Today's Passion. Good night.
Ciao.